Hi, this is Frank Lies, financial advisor with over 3 decades of experience and Amazon #1 best-selling author. I'm here today to share a short story and a very important announcement for you. 2 years ago, I had a rare privilege. I was given the opportunity to interview a cross-section of some of the most successful wealth management professionals in the country. Now, because I was a peer of theirs, I believe they shared with me perspectives in a different manner if they might have to someone outside of our industry. This project culminated in the publishing of my second book, Shaping the Future: 6 Ways Exceptional Advisors Transform Financial Futures. This work continued to open doors to speak to my peers from around the country and culminated in the formation of a completely unique mastermind program. We established this forum for the sharing of best practices relative to how we serve our clients. Giving back to my peers is a trust I actually hold in the same regard that I hold the trust clients give me relative to the stewardship of your financial resources. But this work wasn't meant to stop there. There was more. And this is where you come into the picture. As part of this research, book, and mastermind project, there was an ulterior motive in my mind. It led me down a path of reviewing every aspect of my business and how my team and I serve you, our trusted clients and friends. Although I've been in the industry since 1985, this project represented the most comprehensive overview of my business in over 3 decades. This is the reason for my message to you today. As many of you know, I've been affiliated with Genios Wealth Management for approximately 15 years. This family-owned firm has been a strategic partner in my work to steward your future. And even those relationships had become sacred in their own space, such that I was given the honor of sharing the eulogy when the founder of the firm, George Diachok, passed away several years ago. But while my history and relationships with the great people of Genios has been incredibly rich, it is secondary to my primary responsibility, which is to your future. And so began this comprehensive process of evaluating every aspect of how we serve our clients. Technology that balances a comprehensive scope with ease of use. Freedom from the proprietary constraints or quotas that have been the occasional black eye to my industry. Compliance and regulatory support to keep my team and our clients compliant with the never-ending burden of regulation. Statements and online account access that serve the varied needs of my clients, from simple to complex. Fee structures that are appropriate, reasonable, and fully disclosed. Access to sophisticated research for the construction of wealth management plans and their careful nurture over time. And economies of scale that allow me to leverage leading wealth management firms in an independent and efficient fashion. But perhaps most importantly, all of those goals needed to be aligned in a firm that would allow me to continue to serve my clients with the integrity they expect, the honesty you deserve, and the perspective on true wealth that is uncompromising. My quest took me around the country and into countless hours of due diligence meetings, peer reviews, research, interviews with other successful advisors and their firms. I studied and reviewed software systems that would enhance our ability to shape futures, investment platforms for scope of offering, efficiency of fees, the level of oversight and guidance for systems to balance growth and protection for client investments, and more. This project took on a life of its own, but your future is worth it. I don't make changes like this lightly. I took the promises for systems coming out tomorrow with a grain of salt, while giving the most weight to a firm's reputation and history for safeguarding the trust given by our clients. And finally, it was imperative that any firm with which I affiliate has the same philosophy as I do. At the top of the organizational chart is you, my client. Unfortunately, we've witnessed the debacle of firms who may put their name at the top of a building and then take the trust given to them by their clients and bury them somewhere in the basement. So, today, I'm excited to announce that I am joining Commonwealth Financial Network, and here are just a few of their highlights. They were founded in 1979 and have approximately 1,800 independent financial advisors nationwide. They're the nation's largest privately held registered investment advisor and independent broker-dealer. They have over $150 billion of account assets as of 12/31/2017. They've been Broker-Dealer of the Year 10 times, and J.D. Power ranked Commonwealth Financial Network highest in independent advisor satisfaction among financial and investment firms 5 times in a row. During a personal visit to Boston, I met with a number of the great people from Commonwealth. Perhaps none more impressive than one of the managing partners with whom I had dinner one evening. There was no bragging about the firm's many great accomplishments. There were no lofty promises of the next great unicorn in wealth management, pure return with no risk. Neither was there any recitation of the numerous awards and achievements of Commonwealth and its advisors. It was a quiet and comfortable dinner conversation where we were each more concerned with making sure that we had a cultural fit than anything else. By the end of the meal, I became convinced of something on your behalf. These are the kind of people worthy of the high level of trust you place in us for your financial resources. And they understand we all work for you. So, what does this mean to you in practical terms? Number one, paperwork. My industry loves it. Each client and each account requires new paperwork in order for continuity to be transferred under my supervision with Commonwealth. We've prepared the paperwork for you and made it as signature ready as possible. But as always, if you have any questions on your packet, we are available and happy to answer them for you. Number two, a sense of urgency. Because of the unique way my industry is regulated, an advisor cannot be registered with 2 firms at the same time. So I've resigned my position with Genios Wealth Management, again with great appreciation for years of partnership, and am now registered with Commonwealth. The sense of urgency is as follows. In order to be able to service your account with the least amount of disruption, we need your signed forms returned to us as quickly as possible. For this very brief period of time when your account is at Genios and we are at Commonwealth, we are not able to act on your behalf. So thank you in advance for helping us make this transition as quickly and smoothly as we possibly can. Number 3, your forms are prepared with these goals. We will be keeping your accounts registered as they have been. Same ownership, beneficiary, etc., unless you indicate that a change is appropriate. We will also be maintaining your instructions regarding monthly withdrawals from your account or additions to your account where appropriate. Your advisory fees are remaining the same as they have been. Depending on the specific objective of each account, we do anticipate lower operating expenses within the funds themselves. This will be shared on a client-specific basis. Number 4, there is no such thing as a perfect transition. This project is an enormous undertaking. Given the volume of paperwork, client communication, questions to be addressed, licenses to be transferred, technology and systems to migrate to a new firm, something will not go perfectly. While our goal is perfection, we appreciate your understanding that there will be a few hiccups along the way. As we always strive to do, we will accept responsibility and correct them as quickly as possible. Number 5, communication. In order to provide the most efficient transition possible, we have created some resources that are designed to help. This introductory video is one of them. Our frequently asked questions summary will address further questions. We're planning client events to allow for additional communication. Brochures are available on getting to know Commonwealth and how to read your statement. Your questions and calls, of course, are always welcome. If we need to schedule a time for a return phone call or a conference call, we're happy to do so. As a reminder, our contact information is as follows. Area code 317-469-9600 for Indianapolis and clients in the area. Our toll-free number 866-686-7589. And for email, please send your questions to service@franklise.com. service@franklise.com. Finally, thank you for your friendship, your confidence, and your trust. It's my privilege to steward your financial resources to give you the freedom to focus on your true wealth.